In the last decade, the producers gave us so many extra options that makes us wonder if we really need them. You know the feeling when you're in a showroom ready to buy a car and the seller asks you, "Are you really sure that you're not going to need the adaptive cruise control?" And if you say yes, they'll tell, "Yes, but it comes with a safety pack which costs 6,000 euros. And being honest, 6,000 euros are money, are about 75% of a brand new Dacia Spring. Let's analyze what you need. If you can't do it, then buy a brake system upgrade because it's essential on highway conditions. Ventilated or perforated brake discs work, because if you're not careful, your brakes can overheat and they will fail when you use them. And yeah, the tires. I think the tires are the second most important thing in a vehicle. Many cheap cars don't have it as standard, but you should buy cruise control if you don't have it as standard, even though in big traffic it's futile. The adaptive cruise control is better in this condition, but if the traffic is really heavy, do you trust your ACC? If you're buying a car that doesn't have LED headlights as standard, and you are the type of person that drives during the nighttime, then just get the LED because you're not going to tire your eyes so much. You will have a brighter and better experience. Well, if you're driving only during daytime, then you should stick with the halogen. They are cheap to replace and they do their job well, but the LEDs are extraordinary. The next one is the high beam assist. If you're driving at night, you sometimes forget to switch from high to low beam, and that's dangerous because you can blind the other participants in the traffic. In order to avoid those nasty situations, just activate your high beam assistant and you're going to be safe. If you're planning to buy a car which has textile seats, you won't need any of the options I'm going to enumerate. Well, only if you are living in a really cold country like Norway, then you should choose the heated seats. Otherwise, you don't need anything. I actually think the textile seats are the best. They don't look phenomenal, but after many years of utilization, the textile seats looks better than the leather seats. Coming back to what I said earlier, if you plan to buy a car with leather seats, then you should prepare your wallet because you will need heated seats. Otherwise, in the winter when you're going to sit down, you will have goosebumps. And in the summer you will sweat and you will feel uncomfortably hot if you won't choose to have ventilated seats. If you're planning to feel comfortable when you are driving, then choose the textile seats or the heated and ventilated leather seats. The automatic climate control is a really good feature. Some cars don't have it and it's really annoying that while driving you have to turn off your climate control either because it's too hot or too cold. So with this feature you can select your perfect temperature, let's say 21 degrees Celsius, and it will maintain this temperature in the whole cabin. The blind spot assist is a must if you're frequently driving in a multi-lane highway or with heavy traffic, because it helps you avoid nasty accidents. Sometimes when I'm in a 3-lane highway, I get passed from left and right at the same time. It makes me dizzy for a second or two, even though I try to stay in the first lane if I'm not suppressing the car. But in case you are frequently driving on a 2-lane highway, then this is not needed if you are staying in the first lane. You can see and predict where the car that is surpassing you is at a given time. That being said, this is the list with the most useful features for highway driving. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe, and if there is a feature that I forgot to mention, write it in the comment section down below. Have a nice day.